Yeah, so I had some audio problems. They are now fixed. I am recording this as a video just because my camera was open, so I will just strip the audio from the video. I guess. So this is a video I've been meaning to do for a while. Maybe for years and years and years before I started the Reach projects. Before I started Reach Faith, and well, I think it started with Avril Lavigne, I guess. For like for I don't know however long. Well, first for starts noticing Avril's Avril has like she has a cheeky, bold, unique, sometimes outgoing maybe personality, but also very shy, very withdrawn, very protected. And so on, all lots of natural stuff. It's very nice to see her personality. So it reminded me of Android 18, and of course from I guess some may say more superficial level. She has blonde hair and so on. Well, sometimes Avril has green hair, sometimes she has completely different hairstyle. But she gets my point. So obviously, at some point I thought, yeah, who should play Android 18, Cyborg 18, however you want to phrase, Avril Lavigne. And also I guess it may have been about 2 or so years later, I was thinking about Natasha in Neighbours. I think it was long after she had left Neighbours, but I may be wrong. Maybe it was while she was in it. I started thinking, who else? No, I think it was more recently. Yeah, I think it was about a year or two ago after I had started Reach and started making my film studio and stuff. I started thinking, and of course it'd be amazing if we actually could get Avril Lavigne and Natasha, or both. But I wanted to put the video out there anyway to share my thoughts and stuff and see, and who knows what will happen in the future. We have to dream and go where our heart takes us. But I thought, even as a conversation, I really wanted to share it because I noticed it's fascinating, I guess, on a psychological level. What makes me think it, because you can say the blonde hair and stuff, but obviously it's much bigger than that. For me it's all about personality. When I see Valentina in Neighbours, well, it's her character she's playing in parts there, but it's showing what Valentina's capable of. She has this kind of playful sort of I don't know how to describe. I think Valentina's quite short compared to what I imagine. Well, Android 18 obviously is married to Krillin, who's incredibly short, so I guess that makes Android 18 seem tall. But I think Android 18 is pretty tall. I think she's taller than future Trunks, who's now, a young adult. So I guess 18 may be a bit taller, and Avril Lavigne herself is very short. I think she's considerably shorter than me, and I'm not tall myself. I think Avril is about 5'4" or 5. I think so. She's pretty short. From certain perspectives. But that doesn't matter. She could be a shorter Android 18, both of them. So height-wise, maybe not so much. General physical outline, maybe. But yeah, personality. I could just see Avril Lavigne playing Android 18, and I can also see Valentina playing her so well. I've just seen how Avril is herself and how playful she can be, and how Valentina played Natasha Williams in Neighbours. And of course, and also we should be open-minded, because of course there's someone who's never played a character like Android 18, and who may be able to, of course. So these are just random. There's all sorts of people who could play Android 18. Maybe I could buy a wig and play Android 18, or but these two really stuck out over the years. First Avril Lavigne, and then Natasha Williams. So let me know what you think, because it's been really fascinating for me. They're just so playful, and I've put in some clips I found from Neighbours, and some photos as well, because I started this video some time ago. Today I put some more stuff in, and I made the video a bit larger, and now I'm finishing off by adding some audio. So I think, there's just I can see Natasha and Avril Lavigne, because they're both obviously capable of being showing like a cheekier side, as well as a soft, playful, innocent side. So I think these are just sort of random clips I found. But if you look at Natasha, how she can play, you know, very gentle, but also in the soap she also plays a bit more tougher. I didn't really find any of those clips, I don't think, but you may be able to find them online somewhere. And for Avril Lavigne herself as a person, I know she's sort of into acting. She wanted to be an actress as well, I do believe. I think she still does, and she auditioned for roles in the past, I know, and she has been in a few films. I have one on DVD, I think it's called Fast Food Nation, and there's at least one other film, so she's been involved, and she does acting in her music videos and so on. I like her. She has a very cheeky and playful sort of way of acting, and yeah, she's very good. So I think Avril Lavigne, you also see in her natural life. I'm not too sure how Valentina is in real life. I suppose she might also be, you know, playful and stuff. But Avril Lavigne seems very, you know, playful. She's very sincere, very gentle, but also she can, you know, she's multiple things like all of us. So I just wanted to finish this video off. I've been meaning to finish it for a long time, longer than half a year now, I suspect. As I say, the original ideas came to me years and years ago. So I've been meaning to share it. And now that we're having our own film studio, it's also maybe I should write a letter to Avril Lavigne and Valentina and see if maybe I should tweet. Both are on Twitter. You never know, they might see it and see if they're interested in playing Android 18. So yeah, that would be interesting. So let me know what you think. Do you think Avril Lavigne and Valentina? And let me know who else you think should play Android 18, because of course there are all kinds of people. Maybe you think you should. And you know, maybe someday we will get the license from Toei Animation to do our own productions. Otherwise we will proceed with unofficial homemade versions of Dragon Ball, which we do have lined up, little spoof projects and also some serious ones as well. So let me know what you think, and I will see you sometime in the future, but not the future as in travelled from the past to the future, just the future as in the present, which is all that exists, because there's actually no such thing as the past and the future, although technically there is, because we're allowed to create our own reality, and the part of that reality is creating a concept where some things become the past, if only for point of reference and something. Okay, I'm going to stop now.
Right, if you could go back and do it again, what would you do differently?
I'd punch him in the face.
See, you did do the right thing. You helped your staff. I think you managed the situation perfectly.